Why does the music stop that? Keep it solid 2. There. Trying to set something up. Doggy goes bark. Please don't bark. While I try and set up a stream. Now I'm trying to get... Why is it scheduled? Hold on, that can't be right. I'll figure it out later. Oh, it's being very... Hang on, it's being very difficult. It's been very difficult. It's not been cooperative. I'm trying to spam the link out to the various people who may or may not watch. I'm going as fast as I can, guys. Trying to set it up, it's not being... My internet's fighting me while I'm trying to send out links. I'm not coming for you. Okay, this is Wildermyth. I played this a bit, but that's okay, because each playthrough is completely different. Also, it's also good that I played, because if you don't know what you're doing, this game is gonna end very quickly. Oh my god, there's so much dust. Oh god, the dust. Okay, I've sent out links. Hopefully people will join me. And... should probably check the chat. Because if people join in the chat, I may... yeah. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to play now. New story. We're going to start with the first one, even though I've already done the first one. Because technically the story itself is kind of the same. But, you know, it's also kind of it's kind of randomized, kind of the same. And... what was I going to... oh, I was going to check the chat. That's what I was going to do. Good lord, I'm all kinds of distracted. Okay, let's see. I know there was a function to open up chat last time. How did I do that? Testing. Okay, yeah, the chat appears to work. So we're gonna do this. There is, like, these official stories, and there's a multiplayer option. I don't have anyone to play with, though, so that sucks. But oh well. And these are kind of just like, whatever, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna do the first story. We're gonna do, like, the first story one. The Gorgons. We're gonna go up a difficulty. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oh goodness gracious, I'm all kinds of jittery. Sorry, I'm all kinds of jitters right now. I'm excited, I'm jittery, I'm wee woo woo. Actually, wait, there's one more person I want to invite to watch me stream, if they will watch. Going to roll and keep rolling a couple times. Now, I know that sometimes when I was playing before, I would customize them a bit more to my liking, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to have it be random. Dogs are barking. Why must the dogs be barking? I'm just going to keep clicking this until something sticks out at me. Now I'm going to keep you. We're going to randomize you. Randomize. Gonna go Bunsen. Oh, that's a good one. And snarky, hot-head, aloof, cowardly, decisive, romantic, goofish, compassionate. Goof, hot-head, hot-bad, goofball, loner. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. So we have Pell, Aldium, and Bunsen, which is a somewhat ironic name. I like it. It is very funny. It amuses me, even. And yeah, so we're going to start. Like I said, I have played the first story before, and so I know how to play a little bit, which is good. This book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. It's increasingly likely I won't last the night, but that's what books are for, to ensure that our knowledge survives us. Very well then, this must qualify as the beginning. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Hopeful and happy to see a stormless sky, a young woman named Pell takes the seasonal road to the town of Puckish. So old Cabana wanted a cheese round. There's medicine people can use red clover. They have to remember to buy the hill folk their soap. Unwashed hill folk's good for nobody. Breeze is light that day, birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm all there already, huh? Here's the hard part, getting Aldium out of the house, out of the town before dark. I'm sure everyone's gonna want to bend his ear, and I'll just be... That? Smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Pell hurries towards town, thinking of Aldium, a young man whom she's known since girlhood. And we're going to be romantic this time. I don't think I'm ever romantic in these. I always choose the friendship option because it's like, yeah, I don't want the romance. Yeah. Aldium, don't breathe the smoke. I'm coming. Don't be dead. It is me, Pell Green. Apparently her last name is Green. Do. His home standing. It's alright, breathe, Pell. Aldium, are you hurt? Is there a reason the door's locked? Pell doesn't know. Why is no one... Yeah, oh, yeah, fire? I know, sorry, get inside, quickly. Hup. Your bow? Yeah, there's things in the streets, you didn't see any? Like, monsters. I don't know, I've got one trapped behind... behind the house. Staying in here really isn't an option. Right, so here, I've got some tools around. You've always been, strong, so I'm thinking together we can at least drive it off. Together. If it breaks stones, it'll break bones. You know, in case we Don't worry, pal. I'll be right here. Open the door when you're ready. Alright, just let me stand in front of you. The row. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs, staggering, bellowing its agony. Hop, hop, hop. Open one more. No, she's out. Ah, and there is Ye Olde Road. Row? Ah, yes, the road. I found the road, guys. Come hither, so I can shoot you in the face. And then you go and go, hi. Yeah, I can't reach it. Darn it. Bonk. Well then, how rude. Okay, you're supposed to be the tutorial beast. You're not supposed to be fighting back. Thank you. Okay, now the music's too quiet. I turned it down because, my goodness gracious, it was loud. Anyway, we can choose one of these. When Pell gets a kill, the next attack against her within one turn will miss. That is very good. As swift action, Pell engages a foe, forcing it to attack her. Pell must stay in range, maintain a clear line of sight, plus 1 armor per engaged foe. These two sound like they'd be very good together. Places Guardian. Pell leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept a foe who passes nearby, performing a reaction strike. Wait, do I already have Guardian? Did I just not notice it? I'm going to say this one. Foreign Fang. Once returned, ALM is refunded an action point after a melee kill. Jump Jaw. Twice per combat, as a swift action, Alien throws a Jump Jaw trap that will deal 2 damage and pin the first enemy who walks near. I like that. Adolm has coated his weapons in Quelling Moss. His melee and range attacks apply Poison 1. As an action, he can toss a flask of Burning Moss that applies Poison 1 to all units in the area. I'm gonna go with this one. Speed. Congratulations, yours now speed. You're a natural, Pell. You and I could. We make a good team is all. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from the life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Town folks emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Bunsen could be in trouble. Sorry, the timing's bad, but come on, let's keep our word. Bunsen? He's at that ruined tower by now. It's a long way. Can we leave the town a mess? Others will take care of it. But Bunsen will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. I can feel that analogy. It's unpleasant. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we'd meet him. We should. The tower in the hills. You've been there? Yeah, once. And actually looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Pal and Aldium follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Let him be alive and unhurt. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Bunsen longer than I have. He's pretty capable, I feel like. Yeah, Bunsen's lost in his own thoughts sometimes, but it doesn't often disappoint me, you know? Weird things do tend to happen around him, but I'd say he's probably up there now. Figuring things out. Oop, hang on, I have a text message. Phone. Scouting! Let's go! The previous night, the tower where Bunsen had arranged to meet Pell and Aldium is a place he often used to escape to as a boy. He knows its rooms and floors so well, and he can survive being chased through them. And now I wait, I suppose. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive until that beast breaks through. You really are a curiosity to me, beast. It's a shame about your attitude. The tower has outlived generations. Now it's little more than a strange nest for spiders, owls, and shricing lovers. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book, why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Bunsen bends to pull it loose. Oh. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories. The folklore of folk long forgotten. Circles of the ancients. Is wild nonsense how a woodcutter can read the rings inside old trees to find the exact moment a grove began calling itself a forest. Chant of the soil? Lacks any satisfying action. It's told through the mind of a blind, deaf tea grower. His nose is so sharp he learns a song of the scented earth, and so avoids slaying worms with his shovel. The Pawkish Girl tells of a blight-skinned woman who drew things so feelingly that they began to come true, and she drew circles and circles in a book, and eventually fell through. Bunsen reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book, something in him feels like it's coming loose, but he can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Very well then, this must qualify as the beginning. Here in our yondering country, Bunsen writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and he's begun to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through his body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Bunsen's head. Subsides. I made it to morning? He lowers his bleary eyes. His story lies before him in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? He pulls a spoon from his pocket. He slides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It has a palm-loving twist. Very well, beast. It's time. I'm getting out of here. The Rager. It charges without seeing, misshapen, tusk swinging wildly. Why, hello there. I would like to explode you if you don't mind. So please make sure to hold very still for me. Splinter Blast! He blocked it. How rude. Let's see. That's not helpful. Aha. Constrict. And as always, Splinter Blast! He dodged it. He lost a hobble. Nope, we don't need another constrict. Alright. Barrage! Thank you. Gotta yell out your magic powers like an anime protagonist. Splinter Blast! As a mystic, Bunsen has acquired the knack for Guys, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop barking! Stop it! Stop it! As a mystic, Bunsen has acquired the knack for interfusing his spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable magics. We have Ignite. Once per turn, as a single action, Bunsen pulls motes of heat out of the air and gathers them into a single point, creating an interfused blaze on a tile of debris. Bunsen briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces it to move where he pleases. Ooh, I don't think I've seen that one before. Indignance. Bunsen's presence is charged against his foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with him for any reason. This one. More dodge, never hurt anyone. 1 second, I'm going to try and quiet them so that they're not bothering our story time. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks. By folks, I mean.
Why are you barking? Why are you barking?
Baby boys.
What's wrong? What's wrong, babies?
Oh, hush push. Hush push to you. Rough at me with an attitude. What a salty young man. How terrible. How dreadfully terrible. Anyway. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Bunsen moves quietly, sensing his way in the dark. Daylight lands on his wrist. Cool wind soothes his tired eyes. All I had to do was the impossible. Not too bad. He closes the tower door, gentle to make no noise. That was the Mystic's art that I did, right, Tower? Where did I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a man's born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them? That's the logic of stories. It can't truly explain anything. I need to get back to the library. I feel you, man. Library's where it's at. I got it. Bunsen? But, am I a bedtime story now? Am I going to find a talking animal who gives me a quest? And now it sounds like my animals are talking to me. Bunsen, you alright there? Hey Bunsen, something happened? Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry. I just had the weirdest night and day, and Pell saved my life. We barely made it out of here. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, it's Palkish. It burned? Grrr. Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. Assaults. Ellisorn's Lookout. Alright, assault it we shall. Charge! Alright, let's talk about how we get through this. A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. These beasts, what these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Pokish. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Survival's a priority, but is it actually safer to be aggressive? Sure, well. Back in my house is pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. Do it room by room. We have the raccoon scrambling through shadows, its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. And I already read the... Oh, I didn't read the Rager. Whoops. Oh, I'll remember that for next time. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything in this room because we have visibility, so I'm going to go la 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 la. And then scoot you up here. That's not what I wanted, oh well. Now we're going to open the door. Huh, no one home. Very convenient, I say. Very convenient indeed. You there, put a trap. Huh. Still no one home. Do. Goodness gracious, not a single soul. Are they all just, are both of them in this one room? Because that means that this might get a little tricky. Hang on, I can't reach anything to interfuse. I can reach this, but I don't know if it'll be helpful. Done. Well, we found the row. It sounded the alarm. And there's the raccoon. Yes, we know you're sounding the alarm. We heard you. And now we open the door. Surprise! And then you get shot. And now we back the heck up. And let them walk into our trap. Ho ho ho. So definitely clever. And, yeah. And there, now we have 2 magics. Come on, come attack. I didn't mean come that way. Ah! This was a mistake. Okay, and bonk. Okay, well you're just being a pain. So I guess that means we gotta go on the offensive to deal with you. And now we... ooh, discus. That's always a good one. And I put him in danger like an idiot. Here, have a trap. Haha, we pinned him. Get pinned. And now, discus. Bonk. See, it went perfectly as planned. I planned for all of that. A shirt of chainmail wrapped in rain cloth to prevent rust, and augmented with a few cobbled-on plates. It's not light, it's not pretty, but it's trusty protection for those who love the backcountry. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluid darkens the dust. Just blood, I suppose. Corrupted blood? Corrupted is a Haiti word. Hey, look at us. Look at what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises, excuse me. Dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. We'll be working on this place forever, I'm telling you. Someone's got to keep fighting. On our roads, our hills, and our wild places, the threat will only grow. We all feel that. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're companies of heroes now. We'll walk the land. We'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name, and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you thought about this. Name the company. The Mothers of the Hidden Lord. The Warriors of the Hidden Love. The Feeders of Noble Wisdom. They're all terrible. Let's call ourselves the Pillar of Epoch. That sounds familiar. Where have I heard Epoch before? That is a familiar word. But I can't quite place it. Hang on. Oh, Magic Google. Remind me what the Epoch is, because it's like right there on the tip of my tongue. A period of time in history or a person's life, typically one marked by noble events or particular characteristics. Huh. The beginning of a distinct period in history. A division of time that is a subdivision of a period, and itself subdivided into ages, corresponding to a series in a chronostorage blah blah blah. Okay, I'm not good. So it's the pillar of an era. Yeah, I'm okay with that. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follows the tale of the Pillar of Epoch. Be remembered. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Now I will read the Rager because I didn't read that last time. No, I won't. It won't let me read it. Can I do this? No, Monster View. There we go. Ignore those. You don't see those. It won't let me click on. Never mind. Clear all hostile sites. Scout Nimble Gnash Veins. Okay, well, where is Nimble Gnash Veins? Are you Nimble Gnash Veins? You are not Nimble Gnash Veins. Edwood, Teef, Uduch, Marchland, Southern, God Peak, Tom Bourne's Foothills, Browder Timbers. Wow, this is... For God's sake, dogs. Healing Rate, Evergoblin, Heights of... Scout Nimble-Ash Veins. Well, where is Nimble-Ash Veins? Oh my god. Hang on, I'm gonna mute for a second while I talk to the dog. Okay. Clear all hostile scout, Nimble Gnash Veins. Now Wilds, Brother Timbers, Tomborns, Evergoblin, Height to Malona, Southern Mount, God Peak, Otter's Marshland, Teef of Doocht, and Edwood. Also, these two are uncrossable, meaning you gotta go all the way around. And, like, you can't cross this either. So these two are completely cut off. This is completely cut off. And then you gotta build across these. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, but seriously, where is Nimble Gnash Vines? Nimble Lash Veins? Vines? I keep calling them Nimble Lash Vines. Where the heck is it? Broadleaf Forest. Realm Timberland. Elsh. I feel like that's not right. Where is it? The Pillar of Epoch. This one. What say? Save, load, option, achievements, how play, blah blah blah. Take screenshot, give feedback, reclaim. Okay, C does nothing. Oh, that's mountain. I don't even have to scout that, because I can't. That's also a mountain. So I can't do that either. Wait, can I just not see it yet? We're gonna secure this first, because securing is good. Oh my god, dogs. Why are you doing this to me? Bunsen and Alim are confidence. Covered from wound. Oh my god. Why do you only do this when I'm streaming? Why do you only do this when I'm streaming? Rascal, stop! Hang on. Don't know what. Oh, forgot he waited till I muted the microphone. Okay. I think I got him to stop. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Ellensorn's Lookout has proven rewarding. And now it's on to the next challenge. Ellensorn's Lookout will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. Hides, ingots, and spell threads. And we got the Gwelder ring with 7 health. Here, you take the Gwelder ring. The Gwelder ring. Yeah, I have no idea where I want. Okay, we're gonna split up a little bit. We're gonna split up. Never mind, that's a terrible idea. It takes much longer to do it that way. Edward has been revealed. Well, here's the Colway veins. This is very do they all have different names? Is that why we're having so much trouble? And am I just being stupid? I know I said I've played this before, but that doesn't mean I'm an expert. Oh, help me. Anyway, attack! The sun's fallen, and a silver fog floats from the trees where shadows pool. Aldium, can you slow down? You able to see? I don't want to step in bear dongs. Can't remember a gloom quite like this. You? Listen, the twilight birds are silent. The quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable, the whirling air almost utterly opaque. Now I'm worried. Bunsen? You trust me, don't you? Let's get to the trees. At least those are solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, the dark air clinging wet. The trunks they press to dampen their palms. Being lost of you isn't so bad. And then something vast moves beside them. Slow, achingly slow. It passes, too enormous to be seen, and possibly silent. You alright? We're alright. Night's fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felty outline of that gargantuan shadow. Yeah, let's find Bunsen. Don't be stubborn. Bad night to be chasing moonbeams. They meet in the open. Pal? Aldium? We're here. Crickets crackle again, finding the rhythm. Somewhere an owl pipes his blue notes. Apparently Bunsen was able to glimpse the shadowy giant as it passed. Didn't see more than a black suggestion of its form. Then, as they're about to decide whether to set up camp or search for huge tracks by starlight, a disturbance shakes the tree line. And then we fight. Fortitude. There we go, now I can read it. It charges without seeing, misshapen tusks swinging wildly. Where are our enemies? It looks like they're this way. To our right. Approach with caution. I don't see much. We're going to interfuse. And we're going to interfuse again. And we're going to that's all, folks. Aha, there's the coon. There's the rager. And there is the roe. He stopped just outside of my attack range. You buttocks. Stop dodging! That's cheating. What? Dodged? Dodged? Okay, that is quite enough here. You try and take him out before I can. Why can he attack us, but we can't attack him? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Bonk. Uh-oh. Oh, good, we blocked it. Why can't I stab? Oh, I can't stab diagonal for some reason. Discus! Never mind. Interfuse! And then discus. Get wrecked. Stop dodging it! I have had just about enough of your nonsense. Ooh. Good, get out of here. You annoy me. The Snakestone Scarf. The fight has brought them back under the boughs of the wood. I think it's quiet. I hate a night battle. Keep knocking into trees. They make a broad search for a sign of the giants passing, but are forced to camp precious hours from sunrise. Having found nothing. I'm no food. Still, the story does quite well in taverns, and those who saw it dream of a colossal being, all shadowy grace, silvery fog, and overwhelming quiet. The dream of seeing it again one day. The dream for years and years. Legacy points, 3. Oh good, they made it even stronger. Okay, well, looks like we're all done here at least. We'll come back to this one if we have time. But right now, that's not top priority. We can grab this one, and then The north will be completely done. The marshland has been revealed. Patrol to get rid of the infestation. Because that's the last thing I need to deal with. Ooh, boy. It's getting all kinds of infested. Kine Air Engine. What is my phone buzzing about now? Hang on, I'll tell someone something. Attack! Our stars climb high tonight. Oh, are those ones ours? Always climbing around, our little stars. It's a good omen. What do you need omens for, love? You know, long ago, a tree watcher read the leaf patterns for me. Told me I'd fall for a kind-eyed woman. I believe omens now, much more than I used to. I don't need one, but I watch for them all the same. From my own delvings into omen and fortune and all, I see little evidence for... Ooh. Reminds me of... Can I summon the story? Is this your sign? Is this your sign? My guardians, my guides? Maybe I do wonder. Does he see something I don't? Okay, well you got the highest roll, so we're gonna go with you. Does it make sense rationally for a world filled with magical? What are they? Sympathies, almost. Could such a world be communicating with us, or weaving some grand and subtle pattern? I just don't think I'll ever see it. Maybe that's the difference. Oh well. What's the line? What's that line between the book witch and... Oh my good lord, my tongue's all tied. Treasure these questions, clove the witch grinning wide. They'll distract you from aging, they'll lengthen your stride. Yeah, that's the one. It's a water spear. Oh, it's gone. Knock, knock. Can I reach you in time? Little water spirit, wait for me. Yay! Legacy point. Run free, spirits. Ah, yes, the good old where is everyone thing. And now we open the door. Oh boy, they're all in here. To cover my butt cheeks. Splinter Blast! Owie. Hang on, can I bonk you from all the way over here? Bonk. That was a solid thwack. I do enjoy a good thwacking. Okay, give me her, please. Can you not move any further? Why can't you go forward? Hello? Why can't I go forward? Well, fine then. Be that way. There. Oh, now it'll let me in. How much damage does this do? 4 damage, 1 shred. We'll bonk this one first. Because the armor will stop it. How romantic. Ah, I see that the lover's damage does a lot of damage when you use it right. Ugh. Travel trap. Oh my god, guys! Come on! Seriously, why do you wait till I'm doing this? Easy protection is what today's wild walkers need. Thick enough to survive the swipe of an unseen paw, light enough so as not to become an encumbrance. Thoughtful sewing can make such armor of hardy scraps. And they're leveling up again! Are you just going to keep leveling up the same one over and over again? I sure hope not. That would be annoying. Okay. We will... This one's too close. We'll scout that, get rid of the incursion. What happened? Aldium was running out of good books to read. Opportunity. Reading is escape for some. For Aldium, it represents other lives you can look... For Aldium, it represents other lives he can freely live. There's no need to be strong or wise. He can give his heart away for nothing but a phrase. The resinous candlelight sticks to his cheeks. Digging up this library, walled away inside a ruin, there was no question where he would spend the winter. Unfortunately, he's fallen into a rut of reading he can't climb out of. More of the same. There's those eyes again, never unlike the ocean. And that chiseled jaw. Always his strapping chest, his eyes like the ocean. Hey Aldium, you'll want to see this. Another grizzled veteran showed up? Seriously? For once, can we have a veteran that's not grizzled? Oh, Bunsen, I was reading. You do seem to be reading, and yelling, which aren't concurrent for most people. It all just sounds the same. How can I keep reading the same words over and over again and not go crazy? Aldium reshelves the offending novel. Baby, stop reading. Well, what do you suggest? I stop reading? Anyways, I was nosing around here the other day, and look what I found. Saving the little book from a damaging fall, he glares at Bunsen and then opens the marked page. Huh? This is just a map. To Library of Light? It's fake. It must be. Even I know it's just a story. Think about it. It's been among these shield shelves. Who walled it in here? What did they know? Well, I guess we shouldn't rule it out. I'll get my gear. I don't know. Well, let me finish Revenge of the Skull first and see how many are there. Like, we're going. Let's go. Oh no, calamities. Get going. Old pen shop owner, a wise woman who lived in Skyborough, told me this: every worthy legend has 100 good variations. According to most tellings, the Library of Light was built out of peat clay, all dug and wheeled, load by load, out of the monstered depths. Most say the Morningstar sorcerer, Swickwy Stackhart, brought the library into being. Some storytellers have it that he enlisted the aid of dreamweavers and mortifiers. Ugh. When it was built, the monsters destroyed each other. The monsters destroyed each other in their greed, as monsters will. In some stories, he ends up shouldering an eternal debt to some lostling or nether beast. That comes with awful interest, I'm sure. There's the one where he visits the spirit realm. I don't remember why. I don't think anything happens. He just wanted to visit. There's many versions of Swickowy, but I've heard the stories that paint him human. The stories have always been like starlight, scattered and small and uncertain. But bound with this magnificent gram that draws the fragments together, becomes a single childish hope, this enduring, embarrassing sense of what if? Can you imagine it? A limitless and ever-growing trove of books. Every volume that's been written, every scroll, every epic. Dole arrives next day. How should they spend the night? Fire and conversation. The fire is high and their friendship deepens. The night gives them courage. But the next morning, they'll reach their goal. And find it guarded! Dun dun dun! Courage! All heroes plus 2 damage and potency. 3 turns. Only for 3... The Hill Guardian, a ponderous bulk that moves with an unexpected delicacy. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big un. Jump jaw. Ah, got him. And now, discus. Activate the bonking mechanism. Wow, he's almost out of health already. Oh, for... Shoot! I'm assuming that's supposed to be a difficult boss fight I just blew for one accident. Pell Green is now a Bloodhorn warrior. Oh! Pell's melee attacks deal +1 damage. Melee attacks only cost Pell 1 action. When Pell gets a kill, the next target against her will, within 1 turn, will miss. Is this better? It appears to be. But it has less armor. But everything else is better. So this one's faster, that one's not faster. No, we don't want to do that. Well, what do you call that? A golem? I feel that's a good sign. Is that a good sign? Of course. How would anyone make a golem without books? Oh. Golem books. Swickery Stackhart rather famously recorded that there were 2 ways a traveler would be able to locate his library. There is his saying, ever a north-pointing compass tells you its own truth, ever a stranger tells you here, ever a stranger tells you hers, and an enemy someone else's, but ever a good friend lies. Right, good, so the standard gibberish. What's the second way? Just how big it is. The interior of the library is a symphony of sunlight, playing for a frozen ballet of cram shelves. Look at the carvings on the wood. Every space is crowded with volumes. These beams are the size of redwoods. This is what dreams look like. Could you even dream this? But yes, this is what my dreams look like. Lots of books. I love books. The library was a dream. That's how it began. Why I studied magic all my life? Same as every magician. I wanted to make my dreams real. I didn't understand then. When dreams come true, the burden is on you to let them go. No dream nest one place for long. Enjoy it. Release it. Journey on. The library was a dream, and that's what it must remain. Those who leave it will never find their way back. Many days later. Aldium? We need to leave, Bunsen. No, we need to leave. Oh. Something I realized, I guess. I'm not sure when. Maybe it's when I thought of this journey we offer together. In fact, all of it. Not just this journey, but the many others. I'm glad we came here. Glad we found it. Saw it all. I've always been afraid to write my own stories. Afraid they'd end up nowhere and matter to no one. But I think that could be the next dream for me. Aldium, what if you can't go back? In stories, isn't that the rule? That you can only visit it once? You know, I've been reading since I was small. Books by heroes and half-crazies. Fiction of all kind and quality. What I'm thinking now is... it's time to start putting life into my own words. The retirement age has been raised by 10, which is very good. Inspiration Aldium gives adjacent allies 1 bonus damage and spell damage. Aldium fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target and hit the next target in a line, dealing -1 damage to the second target. User's permission, increased to 3, now shred armor. Wow. That is incredibly good. I'm going to reinforce this one. Tier 1. Just for now. In case it decides to pop out here. And then, like, the level 3 will be here so that it can be defended. Because I don't think I'll pop out of there. But it would be unfortunate if it did. But if it does, I can be here and ready. And were those question marks always there? That's no assigned tasks. And thank you. Prepare defenses. And this one will be tier 3. Doop. Because I want... I don't know what I want, but I don't... Because I know what I want. Because I don't know what I want. Does anyone know what they want? Scout. No, wait, I want to scout this. Duh. God, I can't even remember what I'm doing. Pawkish. Okay, and now we patrol it to get rid of this potential incursion. I don't think they can incur from here, because the mountain range is blocking them. And more calamities. Oh, lordy, lordy, loo. Continue patrolling. Thank you. I don't like the looks. Occupied by lurking morphagai. Oh, goody. Well, let's get them out of here so they stop lurking. Did you see the huge moth that landed in Pel's hair earlier today? How could I not? And you weren't going to say anything? She walked around with that thing sticking out at a jaunty angle for like an hour. Hey, tell me a story. You're the guy with stories, right? Well, what would you like to hear? Tell me the one about the trickster moon, how the fire queen in the raindrop. Nothing too fancy, just tell me something that happened to you. Okay. Aldium told Bunsen about a blue jay who used to perch just outside his kitchen window. The bird's trust was more easily won than that of most wild creatures, especially with the nuts from Aldium's pantry. Sapphire called them. Jays demand regal names, you know. He always cocked his head as if he was listening. And there was a lot for him to hear. It was a time of breaking downs and moving ons. Do I want to know what happened to him? Same thing that happened to all who walk or fly this path, I imagine. Funny thing, though, the last time he visited, he brought me a present. A stone, not too big, but almost perfectly round. I've kept it ever since, wearing it surface smooth of any worries or thoughts I have. Ever given you any good advice? Nah. It listens, and that's enough. Ah yes, the undead robots. Which sound like an oxymoron. What was that? Oh, his indignance. Hang on. There, whoever moves again is getting done. And we're going to back up. And we're going to interfuse. Ooh, shock trap. But instead, we're going to Splinter Blast. And then you're going to come forward, and you're going to be all like, hi-ya! And now you'll be untouchable for next turn. Ha, 0 damage. Get rid. And hi-ya! And interfuse. And light you on fire. And plonk. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Hiya! Can you stop it? And interfuse with discus. And then we go blonk. And jump draw trap for you, and shoot. Never mind, he died. Which is good for me. The Sash of Cunning. That's not what I wanted. You. The Morphigai are mashed apart. Battles led them down a bulbous roam where gray grasses matches the cloud color. Oh my god. Someone doing dragon pictures. Hey Bunsen. Old Bunsen Tumble, the magic man. You badly hurt? So what's your favorite monster? Oh, I'd say Danafa, the celestial worm that eats stories and produces stars. Got to be a classic, like the Hydra. Think about it. Everything it does with the input of 6 or 7 heads. Must be good at compromise. Those answers are fine, but some of us will always love a dragon. Alexium Sympathy, doesn't it? A dragon. The right kind of dragon, I suppose. Always figured if it came to that, I'd befriend the dragon. They sound like lonely beings. Can't wait until we're around to fire. The stories will soar. I didn't understand a word you just said. See, and now this one's free. And we're going to secure it. And we're going to work fast. And then you are going to... Here, you stay here. Unfortunately. And then you two are going to go this way. You're fast, so that... see, this is what I was worried about. Never mind. See, we won't have to split up after all, because then we can just wait. Arrived at Now Wild. Hey, we should recruit someone while we have the chance. Nesbaron. Welcome aboard, Nesbaron. You're back? I saw you leave a while ago. I did, but it occurred to me that we could increase our effectiveness by a good amount if I got someone else to join us. And Pockish seemed the safest bet, so... Are you interested? Perhaps. Let's get one thing straight, though. I'm not some second-string sod here, right? Of course not. I get my fair share of spoils. Sure. My name and songs, if you earn it. Oh, I will. So, you're in? I am. What sort of skills do you need the most? We need more bonking. Plus, you already have the pan. Yeah, we should have the recruit before he gets here. Keyword being should. Huzzah! Heightened senses allow him to pour up to 2 reaction strikes per turn. If Nesbin ends his turn by moving, he will automatically enter Guardian. A swift action can disable Star which grants free armor and warding, reduces his speed by half. Paladin. Gather. Let's go. Okay, monsters are almost here. Be ready for a fight. Defend. The Gorgons have come. Bleak bellows rise from all around. A beast full of bloodlusted indigo bile. How should the defenders respond? Can't let ourselves die here. I go with the one that usually has the most success rates. Stay hidden until the last moment. Fight with cunning. Concealed amid their surroundings, they elude the frustrated eyes of their enemy, choosing the moment to strike. Is up to them. Wait for it. Which means we have a bonus. We all start in stealth, which is very nice. We all have flanking. Oh my lordy. So we have the Bogmore now. Heaving its overgrown body in mucousy plops. Its grasping mouth drips and stinks. Okay, I don't think there are any in the building, which it'd be most unfortunate if there was. Hang on, Achas! Fire! Spear, people! Spear! You wait. You wait. What am I going to interfuse? Oh, found you. Let's see, I'm going to interfuse this. So if he comes this way, we'll be ready. And you know what, just for the sake of my sanity, go check that out. Make sure that there's nothing coming for the gate. Archer! Go arch! See? Great plan. Found the bog. Found the boggy boy. I can interfuse with something else to be convenient. Here they come! Prepare for battle, men! You there, get your butt cheeks out there! Archers, be Archie. Barrage! Splinter Blast! Darn it! Volley of arrows! Arrows! Get wrecked! Don't walk into the gurgly stuff. Yeah, bonk. Bonk you. You're not gonna let me hit you. Alright, this is so far so good. Huzzah! I don't know where the last guy is. He's probably down there somewhere. We should go investigate. And not get horribly murdered. Yep, I was right, unfortunately. Darn it, why must I always be right? It's my curse. Splinter nope. Discus. That's not what I wanted. Volley of arrows. Good, I didn't want to deal with you. Crippling strikes. Aldium's melee and range attack applies 2 hobble to the enemy. Plus 30% health. Draw back, use a range attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles. So it's Overwatch. This one. Alright, now we definitely split up this time. And you two go that way. And you two go that way and get it done at the same time. Which will be much more convenient for everyone. Okay, secure. And I guess you two go here, I guess. Alright, let's get everyone in here. Let's go! Nesbaron's episodes were nothing new, but they have been getting stronger lately and more numerous. If only for a few moments of twitching and pressure, a brief but desperate fight against something inside of himself. But the effort always left him ill-tempered and unable to focus. Urgh. It's alright, Nesbaron. Keep it together. Arg! Come on, not now. Enough! I have struggled inside your mind. Okay, this is not at all what I was expecting this to go already. I did not recruit this man to have him be 2 people. I have struggled inside your mind long enough. I must grudgingly admit your soul is more hardened, more twisted, and rooted than most. Very inconvenient for me. What are you? What do you want? At this moment, what I am is fed up, and what I want is a deal that works for us both. Give me a place to exist, nothing much, an arm, a leg, an eye perhaps, and I won't bother you anymore. I dare say it could turn out to be adventurous for us both. And if I refuse, I may not be able to take your soul, but I can make your life very difficult. I don't just hand over body parts that easily. Just leave me alone. I thought you might be so proud. This isn't over. Huh. Well, that could have gone worse. Ow! Suddenly the nerves behind Nesbaron's eyes began to jitter and pinch. Ugh. The discomfort lessened after an hour or so, but his vision was never quite the same. So it pinched his eyeballs. The nerve of some people. Build a station. The Pawkish Masons Guild has identified a prime spot for a quarry. The hill druids say little, but the seasonal spirits are known to require a henge. Still, taverns full of miners swear there's ore in them hills. So we have ingots, ingots, and ingots, or fabrics and spell threads. So we get ingots no matter what. I'm going to go with the spell threads. Let's go. Dum 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 dum. And patrol, and let's go. The Dock of Lig. Let's clear the Evergoblin foothills. Oh, there's someone running. Keep going, Nornie. Keep. You're almost bonk. Yeah. Yeah. I can almost see the little birds going over them. Stay back. I know how to use this. Swords were never particularly complicated, I thought. Take it easy, Bunsen. Hey, pal, can you stand, love? Yeah. You can put that weapon away. You first. And me third? My knife's not meant for people, rest assured. We're out here chasing gorgons. Oh, headache. Gorgons? Ha! Well, you're a bit late. I just snuck under the noses of like a dozen little beastlings. And I see. That's why you're running in such a panic. A panic? No, let's just camp already. My feet hurt. Come with us. You'll be safer. Me? But... do you have beer? Whiskey. Ooh, we are on the same side. That evening, the woman spills her story. Nornie Gower's her name, a treasure hunter. Was a miner who commissioned me. To retrieve a necklace, a family heirloom, I guess it is. Thing he left behind in a rush. It's not an easy country. The mine's tucked in there pretty deep. It's where the troubles kind of centered, we were told. Place was trampled in a couple weeks back. And you're claiming you got in, got back out, and didn't raise an alarm. How'd you manage that? Can't you guess? I hope it's just like, you threw them a couple of juicy steaks. It was the ventilation shaft. The vent? You what, tied a rope? Which you threw some juicy steaks down it. And I'm about the limberest woman my age you'll meet. Could we maybe try the same thing? Is it difficult to locate? Want me to draw you a map? Sure. Oh yeah, probably be good. Oh. Well, so if you think of what a mine looks like, it's right on top of that. I see. Sunrise. What's there? Here's our vent. It's good. Let's keep our voices down. They scramble down rock faces as quiet as they can. Mountain-smelling mist helps deaden the sound. That treasure woman Nornie, you think she's falling behind, fixing to loot our bodies? Ah, love, that's what I say. When you put your trust in someone, you give them a chance to deserve it. As they assemble there, an eerie, echoing gurgle growl growls in the belly of the mine. How do we want to do this part? The gaping maw part? Well, with the vent shaft, let's drop it and surprise them. Yeah, we surprise them. Better to just jump in sometimes. Back up the hill? Seems like. They climb again under lightning sky to assemble over the narrow black vent. If anyone's having second thoughts, I'll go last. I'll grease you up if you get stuck. Which makes sense, because he can magic it. Stealth and courage. A Geist. Its shuffling shoulders scrape like stones. Gory stench rises off its matted fur. Okay, I don't see any boys. Dodge a hole. Okay, 3 rooms. We're gonna have to split up and see if we can find them. This room appears to be clear, but there's still some area we haven't seen. Oh, beasties, where are you? Come to Papa. It was behind us! I didn't even realize there was a behind us! Goodbye. Adios. Interfuse. Bone Lance. Nice. Oh, they're going straight for Magic Boy. Never mind. Fire! Oh, I didn't even have to... I always forget about that. Discus. Bonk. Rude. Oh, for pity's sake. And there we go. See? Easy peasy. Mythweaver. Advanced Interfusion. Statues, ruins. +1 potency per infused statue of ruins. Passive 50% mystics. Reflects damage when infused. Lore dump. Creator. Abundance will counterattack after successful melee, break, or dodge. Allies may wall with interfused objects. Grants extra armor, awarding temp health. Active, rock shield, bone wall. Base damage and range increased by 1. Yes. Owl Y strap. I believe that potency is his thing. The true Gorgon. The Dark of Lig. We'll find an item this time. Yeah, it looks like we only have one area left. And I still have no idea where it was that it wanted me to search. Because... the Nimlash Faint's the last one. Now it's on to the next challenge. We got the Feather Steel Cloak. That's cool sounding. Two things. We're going to build a bridge. And then we're going to build a crossing. Frickin' dogs. Which would make this very important, as it'll become a little area that you have to pass through. And we have to do this one to get into the mountains. Also, I don't want to feel like having to, like, go around each time. Okay. Break into here. Scout, patrol, fight. Fight, 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 fight. Let's go! Although we're cutting it a little close. 24 days. Yeah, we can do that. Investigate the Nimble-Lash Veins. And now we attack. This is the final fight of this chapter of this town. Not this town. The final chapter... The final battle of this chapter of this story. Thank you, Alex. You're welcome, Alex. None of us knew what had changed the beast who roamed our wilds. We knew something lived inside them. Blue, burning hate that frenzied them, then left them still. A stone sentence, worse and more deadly than any venom. Today we would finally find out where it came from, and why it wouldn't stop. Well, Nimble-Lash Veins looks mostly intact, but we should still stay ready. Nesbron, anything? I don't know, but believe me, I'm not falling asleep back here. Personally, I'm done expecting things to go smoothly. Yeah, I'm with you. Their approach to the town of Nimble-Lash Veins is completely silent. This fight gets very nasty very fast. So you just want to make sure there's no one behind you. I don't think anyone spawns behind us, but I'm double checking. Because that would be very unfortunate. Don't like that sound. They've all turned to stone. They're all stuck here, aren't they? This is what will happen. And how many more are there? There's tracks. They go up to that barn door. This gets better and better, doesn't it? Whatever did this could still be inside. Grrr. Bogmore, Raccoon, Ragger, Geist. Guardian. Guardian. Jumpmaw. Interfuse. Interfuse. There you are. Oh gosh darn it! Spawning behind us like that. It's unfair, I say. And swap weapon and shoot. And Guardian. And I can't do anything down here. So bollocks. Oh, it's not. Darn it. It wasn't on fire yet. Steel fire. It's a cheetah's what it is. Interfuse. Okay, now you two chill up here for a minute. Get back here, you. You are starting to annoy me. Ambush. If you come out here, you get wrecked. Stop running away. It's very annoying. Interfuse. Interbonk. Blocked! Oh, you annoy me so much. Come on, poke your head out. There, one less thing I have to worry about. Now get your buttocks all the way back up there. Oh, she's already done. Duh. Ah, door's open. It's going to be coming out now. Oh, it didn't run into the trap. Oh no. Quickly, Scoob. That was the wrong joke I was going for, but it works. Also, fire! And bonk. Okay, you, go make sure that door is empty. Like Zoink, Scoob. Oh, 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 oh. Goodbye! Come on out! Pretty please! Hello. Well, good news, we shredded its armor. Ah, right, I forgot about that. And pew! Oh, took cover of my butt cheek. Ah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Well, I just hit him. Yeah, no, that works. And he goes, oh no, and dies. Ow. Okay, the rest of you. Let's skedoodle. Take it slow and steady. Unfortunately, the grand plan of using the traps against the Gorgon no longer works. Because I had to use it because I've already used them all up. Like an idiot. Bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. There's the barn. Come on, laddie. Bum, bum, bum. That's not what I want. Oh well. At least we'll be ready for it. And now we open the door. Shimmering fluidly, its silent, slithering approach fascinates the mind as it haunts the heart. In the row. Where's the row? I don't know. That's a funny rhyme. Did somebody say discus? And splinter blast? And guardian? And guardian again? And you? Where's my ambush? Why can't I ambush anymore? Okay, we have dealt a fair bit of damage, which is encouraging. We are still dealing quite a fair bit of flare bit? It's already dead. That was surprisingly easy. Much easier than went before. The Owl-Wise Cloak goes to you, Mr. Potency. Fear the ancient hero queen who reigns in salt-cold deeps, and coils of azure silence, in her spiral she sleeps. Nesbaron, please. I think we're hitting our peak. What do you think? The hulking carcass steams from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages to the extremities of its body. Then... Swipe! No! The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plugs up Aldium like he's a straw doll, his weapons falling uselessly from his hands as it pulls him in. Aldium, don't panic! A voice leaks from Aldium's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone fretting and plucking a fiddle who's never picked one up. Still yourselves, bone stacks. This one speaks my words. I can make it die. You are not alike to us, weak lungs and small minds, stacks of splintering bones, thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail your lives so noisy? Be wise now. Will you survive if you hurt him? You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon, the master Ulstrix, has promised us silence. The voice dissolves into sound like rain or distant waves. Wriggling grips tighten. A tentacle invades Aldium's ear. Stop! Nesborn leaps forward, lifting a nearby pitchfork and hurling it with thunderous force. Stop, I said! The tines of the fork sink into the beast's neck. Aldium falls free of its tendrils. As Bunsen and Pell rush over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, Nesbaron supports Aldium, helping him to stand. You're here, Aldium. You're all right. A strange stony affliction spreads from Aldium's ear. Aldium? This isn't over. I saw its mind. The stone was in its claw. Aldium takes a stone from Bunsen's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood. Epistrist. Each face is graven with intricate image. The word in the Gorgon's head was Epistrist. This town, nimble-ish veins, these petrified people, even this monster, I don't want to discount them, but none particularly to the bigger picture. The Epistrist glistens, sticky and blue. The Gorgons have a master. Ulstrix, it's called. It's looking for something, some myth or secret. I think the riddle is in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstrix wants, and make sure he doesn't get it. Minus 25 charisma, plus 585 loner, plus 10 retirement age. 10 years of peace follow. Good. I think we had more than one safe tile. They've been weakened. Good, very good. During the years of peace, the Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over to cover one side of Aldium's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in Nimble-Ash Vane's barns. Nesbaron tried to take Pell shopping at the local outfitters. Plus, they give the Pillar of Epoch a great discount. But I like the clothes I have. How many days straight have you worn that thing? Hey, I wash it. Hey, Callaway's veins up and running again. It's symbolic, you know, of bread. Well, sure, that, or maybe I'm just hungry. Nesbaron gathered a merry band of underlings who shared his appreciation for the sparkly things in life, and they all marched off to strike secrets out of old castles. Let's see, who's still in their regular starting armor? You're still in your starting armor, you're still in your starting armor. Okay, so yeah, your armor's gotta change. Craft? Sure. And you need an actual weapon. And so do you. I can see her being a battle axe lady. Here. Spell Ripper. gonna go with this one. And let's see. And you get a spear. And unfortunately, that's where I'm going to leave it for now. Bunsen volunteered his free days to deciphering the Epistris. If this is true, it hasn't always gone smoothly, and progress has mostly dripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something his research slides into place. There's history here, and he can now guess where their enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army. Out of just normal folks. I suppose I'd find the ones I trust first, and be organized about it, purposeful. You'd want the right people commanding. A symbol. You want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So you're saying our Ulstrix, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing? What's it, some kind of divine spear? As a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need it to do that? Why does it need the spear, or why does it need the support of other like it? What is Ulstrix? All interesting questions. What I know is what I learned from the stone in our meager archive. I was able to find other records of Epicist. Rubbings. This was my first clue. An epicrist is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our other older legends. You know the tall tale? Kind of a poem or a song in some places. Queen of the Seas? I know it well, actually. Our stone tells almost the same story. Almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they still got a pretty big head start, so... I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sayings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed, remember? All the havoc those things caused. We couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? As long as we stand together, we're a wall no storm or season can topple. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Investigate the Cold Hawk altar. 350 days left. Yeah, now we're on a timer. Thankfully, we don't have to go down still. Now we can just go forward. Also, it looks like we've really bridged the gap. Also, these are new. Well, this one's not new, but that one definitely is. Mood Fairy. We only have... 1, 2, 3... Oh, there's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles to investigate this time. Interesting. And this is where I'm actually going to save and stop for now. And we will continue this next time, because the chapters take a little bit to get through. And, I hope this was a good stream for you guys as well. Have a good night.